Yo, what's going on, guys? So, I know I'm outside walking around wearing a mask, and usually when I do these types of videos, I'm usually just in my office holding the microphone, but I thought I'd try something different, like walking, being kind of healthy, even though, you know, I'm gonna exercise after I record this video. As you guys know, we're trying to get at least 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we're very close. And I was talking to my friend GoodGuyGastly, and he was telling me how I motivate him, I inspire him, and I'm like, how the heck do I inspire people just based off of my content? And by the way, I look fucking crazy walking down. And he said something that made me realize something. He said that my magic is never giving up. I have so much persistence when it comes to the work that I put in. Meaning that I think he was saying that I'm ASTA, and I realized at that moment that I'm ASTA. The reason why I say that I'm ASTA is because my magic is never giving up, right? So even though my videos don't necessarily do that well, and they're just like kind of like mid, I still try. I upload consistently, or at least I try to. This season of anime, I've been trying something a little bit different, where less of the reactions and more so of different type of content like what you're getting right now. God, this is tiring. How did I do this at cons? What the fuck? The more that I thought about it, I am ASTA. Why do I say I'm ASTA? I'm like the YouTube ASTA because I feel like everyone hates me. Everyone says that I'm a copy of something else. Everyone says I'm like Naruto, which by the way, that's gonna be a fun video later. Everyone says that I'm just a copy of Heavenly Controller. I'm a copy of Rogers Base. I'm a copy of Etika. I'm a copy of the 3 biggest YouTubers that I worked with. Like, I am nothing without Heavenly Controller. I am nothing without Rogers Base. I'm nothing without the large YouTubers, and that I only work with large YouTubers. And you know, despite people saying, just like how they say Black Clover is a copy of all the shonens, and one thing that you guys have to understand is Black Clover is the shonen of shonens. What do I mean by that? Black Clover literally gets all of the best elements of shonen and shoves it into one anime. Why else do I compare myself to ASTA? Why do I say I'm ASTA? Because I scream a lot, and so many comments in the comments section is about how loud I am and how I'm hurting their ears. But yeah, it's natural. Like, I scream, I'm loud, like ASTA in the first episode of Black Clover. A lot of people hated him for that, you know? And I think that's why a lot of people hate me as well. I have tons of viewers, guys. I have, like, let's say, of all the views that I get, only like 30% are my subscribers. I'm wondering, yo, why aren't the other 70% not subscribing? It's because I'm ASTA. They don't want to admit that they like me, so they don't subscribe to me. Just kidding. I think people actually hate me. When he said that, it made me realize how similar I am to Black Clover, how I am ASTA. Magic is never giving up. I have so many people tell me like, Hermes, you should quit making YouTube videos. You fucking suck. Hermes, you should settle down. Work for Heavenly as his full-time editor, because you're not gonna get anywhere. You're not gonna get anywhere as a content creator. But I'm like, not yet. I promise. Like, I'm just gonna go beyond my limit, which I'm doing right now. I'm walking around my neighborhood. And by the way, when you guys go outside, wear a mask. I'm just saying. Pretty much what I'm saying is, I scream. People like to say I'm a copy sometimes, or I'm nothing without the people I work with. Magic is never giving up because I'm very persistent with my content. And yeah, dude, I'm ASTA. That's what I just realized. I'm ASTA from Black Clover. But you know what? To be honest, I would not want to be isekai'd into Black Clover. Fuck that. I feel like if I was isekai'd into Black Clover, I would be magicless. I would not get a demon sword. I'd be a low class, and I would get bullied to hell. Because right now, ASTA's trying to work with the Wizard King to be able to create equality, but right now commoners are treated like shit, especially if you're in the poor side, and that's probably where I'm gonna be. What are you guys taking away from this, from me just walking around my neighborhood and doing this? Is that I'm ASTA from Black Clover. I am the ASTA of anime YouTube. One day, I'm calling it now. One day I'm sure that my time will come, that I will rise and catch up to my friends. Maybe not catch up, but be pretty close to them. One day I will be really a goat czar, and I don't know how long that'll be. Hopefully soon. Now, before I wrap this video, I wanted to tell you guys that I am going to be in a podcast tonight, or whenever it goes up. I think it's today. Baka Boys. If you guys want to watch me be in another podcast, link is in the description below. I'm trying to show them that the husbandos and waifus are strong. They're very close to 500 subscribers. Let's get them to 500. I know we could do it. Anyways, I should head back inside. Walking around, talking nonstop, holding the camera. So tiring. How did I do it?